But this is it, the day to plant has arrived. Tristan back on the tractor, planters kind of back together, and a trailer full of bits and pieces. So we're going to get set up here and then get on with this planting. And hopefully, in not too long, this should be nicely full of pumpkins. So after a few breakages, we're down to Mark 2 of the planter. Because it kept bending and then it snapped off the thing on the bottom. So I've totally changed it now. The thing off the bottom is now bolted to the bottom of a piece of angle iron, with the hope that that does it, because I kind of need to get these in the ground today. So we're just going back over where we'd already planted. So you can see behind us, there's a little run. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That'll do. Right, hold there, wait. So what I'm going to try and do is put you up on the mount and we'll see if we can get a video of this working. It's just coming towards the end of Sunday. It's 7:45 and all the ones that are ready to plant are planted. So this whole area, you can see them going down. It's got all the seeds in. Where am I going? I'm heading. Pick up trays. So there's 21 trays that we've emptied today, and Tristan has done an absolute stunning job. He had to take over on the drill from me because my back was wrecked and I couldn't do it because I'm a pansy. Hang on, let's go. That one emptied. There we go. So these trays are all going to be refilled with more pumpkins. So we still have some seeds. So we decided, instead of actually planting the seeds, which we were going to do in the field, we'll refill them trays and some of them ones if need be, and grow them on in the polytunnel at home, which is going to work much better. These can all be weeded now with the springtime weeder. What I'll do is I'll take out the middle ones and set it very tight on the check arms so that I can just go down and weed either side. So it's not going to weed close to them, but it's going to allow me to take out anything in the middle. So I'm probably going to have a rundown of that this week, I think. And I'm also, Steve. Also the IBC that's just there, that white thing. Going to try and get that on the back, but once the drill, the transplanter is off, because I need the forks, and use that for watering. That's the plan anyway. So I can fill that up. That'll give me 1,000 litres, although I don't think the 35 can lift that. So I'm going to have to just keep experimenting. And what are you doing? Weird. Children, weird. But no, happy with that. Gonna have to get the drone down and get some footage of it from above. And I should have really brought it now, but I didn't. Should have had some footage of us planting, but it takes too much attention to try and fly the drone. So it was better planting and getting that done. Yes, right. See you later.
I think I like when it rains. You told me to go to the lot.
It's Monday and it is raining. Who'd have thought it would have rained? So it is just about a month since it last rained. You can see the pumpkins there. They're looking nice there. This rain's not going to do an awful lot. It has to rain quite heavy to actually make a difference, but I don't care. It's a bit of rain. It's great. I am going to be trying to sort out a system to water these using the IBC. I just said that before. So that might be today's plan. Get that sorted so I can at least give them a drink, get them established, and that's like one that didn't get planted properly. Make a little hole, put it in there. Sorted. Right, let's get some work done. But it's raining. just out in where we just planted the pumpkins, and I've got the weeder on the back, just trying to see if it'll work. So I'm having a quick go down this first row. Although I didn't think about this, there's the watering IBCs at the end of this row. I might just be able to turn out. Hang on, need to lift it. Now. Woo! Clear. Right, what I'll do is I'll go back up the next row. This allows me to see how we're doing. Just need to bring it around there. That looks alright. You can see him a bit better now. Look it up. So yeah, this is just to try and keep down any weeds which are around there. I am going to try and develop the weeder a bit more. This is kind of a bit of a play on what I had last year. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Onward. Sunny again today. This seems like a bit of a broken record, doesn't it? Just been out and doing some mowing, just down on the road edge over there and the drive. And what I did find was quite funny, that the only vehicles that came really close to me and didn't move over at all were the Department of Transport vehicles, or Department of Infrastructure as they're called. Now they're the ones who always complain about people going through roadworks too fast, and obviously I was going down the edge of the road, which I probably shouldn't be doing on a ride on, but I was. And yeah, literally I didn't move over. So that did make me laugh at a bit of the hypocritism. Yesterday I did some watering, as you saw. I managed to adapt one of the old nozzles off this, and then just literally turned it upside down. Not the way it is now. I was trying it the other way. So that it's like kind of like a fountain. I managed to do like 4 rows. Managed to do 4 rows with it until it got to the point that there wasn't enough water in the Bowser. Kind of works. It's kind of slow and it kind of uses a lot of water, so it's not ideal. So unless I can find something better for going on there, because I have made, years since I made this, so a tap connector. It's obviously not all this bit, but the tap connector clicks onto it using a water butt thing. So I made that. I did try it with this, but there wasn't enough pressure for it. I do have an electric pump which I could put on there, which obviously would up the pressure. So that might be worth a shot, because I had the sprayer, well, I've managed to rig the sprayer up as well. Not for this, I'm not spraying on here, don't worry. But I had another job to do, and I managed to set up and rig the sprayer to allow me to basically, well, it's bolted onto a pallet at the moment, which then goes on the forks, but that's electric, it's that sprayer, so I can do the electric. I did have to jam a fuel can under the bonnet so that I could plug and unplug the thing, but I have plans for that. So maybe if I put the electric pump on here, and that might be a bit more water efficient as well. I'll have a think. Right, I've got to go put the sprayer on, because I've got to go spray a load of weed killer that way. See you in a bit. These days are turning out quite long now at the moment. So it is 20 past 8 and I'm just coming down to do some watering. We're going to try and do some watering. I have just planted, well, sown another 1500 into the cells at home. So the trays which we emptied planting all these, I've just refilled another 12 of them. I do still have a little handful of seed left, which is probably a couple hundred, but I ran out of compost, so I'm gonna have to grab some more compost and then I can get them in. And yeah, funnily, the Facebook message, Facebook memory was of his star planter Tristan planting 520, 2 years since when we planted just there. So yeah, bit different this year, you know, 3,000 in on Sunday. We've got another 2,500 almost ready to go in, and then there'll be another 1,500, well, 15, probably 1,800 following that on. in a week or two. So, well, probably a bit close to 3 or 4 weeks. They are going to be a bit later, but I'm not too scared of stuff not reaching maturity by the actual open day, because I've had so much interest in pumpkins after the date that even if they do take a bit longer, they'll then appeal to the restaurant trade and stuff like that. Can't actually see where I'm going. Look, the sun's, as long as I don't walk on any pumpkins, I'm all right. So yeah, I'm going to get on with watering. I'm going to try and water everything to my right. I think, one row out. I was going to say, I think I'm walking up the road, but one row out. So one row to my right and all the way that way is what hasn't been watered. So that's probably going to take a couple of trips. So we'll see how we get on at that. Because some of these are not looking too happy. You know. They'll get there. They'll come back. If we've got a bit of rain, that'd really help. But we ain't gonna. So I'm gonna, I hope, fly by. See him? Yeah. I'm gonna get on with this. And there we go. That's the way up it goes. Yeah, see you in a bit. All come down to this one, the last pumpkin seed of this year to be planted, and it's going in the cell. We're not planting any seeds just in the field. We decided to go against that, particularly with what the weather's, dog's running off with a branch, particularly with what the weather's doing. So all the cells, so this is the last one in there, and the polytunnel is back looking pretty full again, because I did a load yesterday. Not yesterday, day before I think it was. So yeah, polytunnel's back full. Couple of these trays are almost ready to be planted out, so I think I'm going to try and get some of them out tomorrow night, which then gives me room to put them 3 into here, where they can be watered a bit easier and grown on. I still haven't got my leeks planted. They're all still sat there. Need to get them sorted. Dog's scrapping now. Right, better go sort that. Yeah, see you tomorrow. How you doing? It got brought to my attention that when you search for Ramsey Grammar School IOM, come up in the feed. And it was when the video of me last time I was delivering some straw, which is really funny because today I am delivering straw to Ramsey Grammar School. 40 bales on there for their pigs. Check it out. All loaded up to head and do a delivery of straw bales to Ramsey Grammar School farm. Due there at 10 o'clock once the kids have all kind of got into lessons and exams and stuff. You've heard me talk about the farm before. It's an absolutely amazing opportunity. They offer rural science as a GCSE and an A level, and other schools on the island can come to visit and study it as well. I'm not quite sure about GCSE, but they definitely can at A level. These are going for their pigs. I will try and get some footage of their pigs, and I do believe they've got lambs and, well, sheep as well at the moment, so I'll try and get a bit of footage of them. This is probably going to end up quite a long video because tomorrow I'm going out mowing as well, so I'm hoping the weather's nice and we get some good footage off the drone and that as well. Right, I have to sit and wait till we can head up with this then. That's the life, isn't it? Yes, exactly. Over here, there's the little lammies. The Dorset. Hello. Chickens. Well, today didn't quite go to plan, so unfortunately I have a child who is sick all night, so I'm not going mowing today. I'm going to be going mowing on Monday. So just giving everything a water in here, and I'm going to be staying at home today, making sure he's all right. The joys of parenthood, hey. Yeah, so this is the last of the pumpkins which are to be planted. Some of these are pretty much ready to plant. Some of them could probably do with a couple more days. We got another 5 trays in last night, so it's looking great. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, another 25 trays here. That's a lot more pumpkins. No, 26 trays. I missed one. 26 trays. So yeah, as I say, finishing the video here. Thank you so much for likes, subscribes and follows. It means so much. I think I'm actually going to try and edit this on a slightly different software to see if I can do it any better. But you'll find that out once whether it looks better or not. So yes, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.